Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Aphinya Yoga. Well, I have a desire to really want to share with you a couple tricks that will optimize your Bhujangasana or Cobra Pose. Now, before I share with you that, the majority of the people that practice Bhujangasana oftenly will pay attention only how high they can get their upper body off the floor, which to me it's good, but it can be better if you are going to do a few tricks that I'm going to share with you. Okay, let me take my glass off. If you do not know what Bhujangasana or Cobra Pose look like, let me show you. First, and I'm going to come down. Now, it look from my body, it's like that today. The reason I say that because I feel where my spine landed, how much I can opening my chest, so I align my neck over all that. Let me show you normally when I teach yoga and when I see people do Cobra Pose. These are two of them that I see them do the most. To look like this. That's one. Or that two. Now, I actually want to kind of take my word back a little bit. Those are the two that I see people do it incorrectly in my understanding the most. Okay, so a few tricks of doing Bhujangasana or Cobra Pose. Besides, pay attention on lifting, which you either use your arms or your neck. First, give your attention to how much you can opening your pec major or the front of your chest first. Okay, that's the first trick. And this will depend on your own body. Some of you can have your hands on either side of your body, which what normally Cobra require. However, these hand positions are not for everybody when it comes to how much you can really get your chest to open and draw your shoulder blades together on your back. And you would like to add that into your Cobra practice because chest opening is what Cobra is also there for. It's help you to opening your heart energetically, which you use your physical body to do that. And in order to do that, know that your hands is never fixed right beside of your body. You can move them around and even can give them height by being on your fingertips. Place them wherever that you are able to find that you can move your chest open and draw your shoulder blades onto your back without lifting anything else off the ground, without lifting your head, without using your arm to get your body off the ground. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Put your head close to the floor. So just to remind you, okay, I'm not going to lift anything right now. I'm just going to find my openness of pec major and draw the shoulder blades onto your back. If you are tight, the wider your arms are, the more height you give, the easier you are going to be able to get your chest to open and draw your shoulder blades onto your back. Then when you have that, Trick number 2 is just lift your body, which means lift your chest, lift your neck according to how much you can open. So don't add the height on top of what you are just do and diminish the openness of the chest, okay? I say it that way because if you just work on the height for the longest times and you decided to, okay, follow my suggestion and really opening your heart first, you will be surprised of how little you might be able to get your upper body off from the ground. And please know that that is actually much more beneficial to, use your upper body, your arm strength, work your back muscle, and also get that chest to open, okay? You may look like this for the longest time, right? But then when you be honest with yourself and really get the chest to open, and when you start the height, inhale, your height may decrease a lot. And there's nothing wrong or right about that. What is good about this is that you are honoring the opening of your chest and really use your upper body to work this part of the body in the Bhujangasana. Trick number 2 is that when you lift off on the floor with the opening of your chest, please really listen to your lower back because you don't want to feel any pinching in your lower back. And when you have your heart opening, that sensation of your lower back may pinch with the height that you used to may happen sooner, and you don't want that, okay? First, find your hand position that allow you to be able to open your heart and bring your shoulder blades together on your back. Then from there, add height, okay? So my happen to be hand on either side of my body, yeah. Shoulder blades on my back, okay? And then inhale. So you can add the height as much as your lower back can take, right? And then you never diminish that openness of your chest. And you work with your breath. Now, trick number 3, I would love to stress where you should land your neck. I see a lot of people do yoga pose, Cobra Pose just look like, even though they don't have a lot of height, but their neck kind of collapse back so much like that. Or you have so much height and you just lean your neck so far back like that. When your neck in that position, that it just go like that, this is from a sitting position, you actually compress a lot of clavicle spines, which is right here, which you do not want to do in the practice or in general. You want to give its length and give its curve. And when you do Cobra, the curve and the length of your neck should go together all the way from your tailbones, and you build that curve from your tailbone all the way up to your neck and make it this one beautiful curve. So pay attention on that. I do not say that you cannot, curve your head as far back as you want to. You can, but make sure that you can feel that curve build from your tailbone all the way up through your neck. And you will find that landing that it feels right, that it has length, that it also have curve. So I'm gonna do, let's say, let me do this one first. If you are really close to the floor, right, shoulder blades onto your back, and that's just the height that you can do, because with that opening of your chest, you cannot go any much higher. So then you just fly the curve of your neck properly. Yeah, right there, it feels right. Even just, yeah, look down a little bit. When I start to do it like this, as you can see, even my voice start to feel like it cannot come out properly because the energy start to get blocked. Everything changed. Can you hear that? When you are able to be sensitive about that, you will know that you actually physically align yourself so misaligned so your energy doesn't flow properly. Now, for me, where I am today, I still work hard to really build the open of my heart to do the height that I want. I mean, every one of us want to make the pose, right, look like that beautiful poster. I understand that. Do you see my stop right there? Just talking about something else. Like, you just want to see yourself like the cobra in the poster. It doesn't mean that you cannot work yourself to your best cobra today. Yeah, right there. It feels so good. I feel like I really work out my low back. My heart is really open nicely, and my neck is where it's supposed to be. In conclusion, 3 tricks that will optimize your cobra pose. Pay attention on working to opening your chest first. Don't lift your neck. Don't push your arms. Be willing to move your hands around. The tighter you are, the broader your hand should be. Come high on your fingertips is even better. Know that when you start to get stronger and more open, you will eventually bring your arm closer to your body automatically. Wherever your cobra today is not going to be a cobra in the future, if you regularly do your cobra, it will become more advanced if that you are looking for. So, even that is the first trick. Second trick, make sure that the height that you add in to your cobra pose doesn't diminish the opening of your chest, okay? If you just want to go where you used to be and then your chest start to close down again, you need to take yourself away from the height, find the opening of your chest and land wherever that you can feel like, this is it. If I go any further, I'm just going to collapse my chest and I cannot get the shoulder blades backward. Trick number 3 is that don't collapse your neck backward. Build your cobra from your tailbone. Build the curve all the way from the tailbone out through the crown of your head, and imagine that you create this one continuing curve. Feel right from your tailbone out through your neck. Even the top of your head, it might be something that you can become more related to that. That's it, everybody. I hope this video is useful for you. I see you in the next video. Namaste.